Okay, so a lot of people are talking about ground force reactions and how you can push and generate force which can affect the club. But they're not talking about the other way around, so how the force is affecting your body. Because when you're swinging, this 400 grams of mass becomes much heavier. So if I swing it faster, the force is changing throughout the swing and it's having an effect on my body. In this video, we're going to talk about how you can balance and anticipate the force of the swing so you can prepare for it and hit the ball better. Let's get into it. All right, so a lot of people think there's such thing as muscle memory in the swing, so you can just copy a swing. I don't think it's exactly copying a swing. What I think it is predictability and anticipation of what's going to happen. So good players, because they've done it so many times and they have so much experience, they're actually seeing what's going to happen before it's happening much better than most people. So if you're one of those players that is moving so far off the ball to the right, that means you're not anticipating the forces of the swing, which are going to pull you in this direction, and now you've got to stop everything and move back. So you'll never be able to have the tempo that you want in the swing, which is roughly a 3-to-1 ratio. So backswing is going to be 3 times slower than the downswing. But if you've moved so far off to the right, there's not much time now, so you're going to have to take more time in the backswing before you can recover this, before you can swing down. So you might have a 5-to-1 ratio or something like this. And then you're going to have lack of power, you're going to hit the ball fat and thin, all kinds of stuff. So one of the best drills to do is to actually just swing without stopping, to feel the force that the swing is creating on you. So this mass, as it's swinging, is getting heavier and heavier. And you'll feel this on your body. And then your job is to work and balance with that in the swing, which almost everybody can feel after about 10 or 20 reps. When you do one single rep, you can mess it up because you don't have to continue, but because of this drill, you have to continue. There's no way to cheat this, okay? You're gonna fall over. The forces of this are gonna pull you off. If you're not balancing with it, it's game over. Okay, so during the swing, there will be some shifting to the right, but it doesn't happen for very long, and you've got to be able to get back in time so you can apply the power to the ball in a precise way. So the swinging drill without stopping is great. And now we're going to add the stepping to this. So I want you to stand with your feet staggered and narrow, and then you're just going to keep the swing going, and after about 5 reps, I want you to step to the left and forwards. So what this is doing is, as the energy is pulling you this way, your brain has to anticipate that. So you're going to push off your right foot so you can land on your left foot. If you don't anticipate it properly, it would look like this. You won't be able to step to the left because your right leg didn't do what it needed to do early enough in the swing. So this is a really good way of aligning your swing so you can maintain the balance and opposition to the club. Okay, you can even do this with the ball. I think I've mentioned this many times. So you're going to step, bang. All right, so if you find the stepping too difficult, what you can do is just put the feet together and do the same thing. Because now what you've done is you've narrowed your base. So it's not as easy to shift left and right. And then do the same thing, just swing without stopping. And then you can do that and hit the ball as well. So feet together, hit the ball. I would say most people who struggle with strike, if they put feet together, they'd strike it a lot better actually. What you can do is you can hit 5 with the feet together, 5 with the feet wider, and blend it together. Okay? Hope this helps. See you in the next one.